Hello. Dude, Neflock is showing me mutagen samples right now, and it is such a cool set. Comes out soon. Holy like, the photos he's showing me, this set looks insane. I think this literally might be the set of the year for me. Holy crap. What a cool looking keycap set, dude. Alex stream before lunch was what the hell did I do? Not my bingo card. Which set just got here? Mutagen. It's so cool looking, dude. Are you okay? What's the Manta baby? Manta baby? What's that mean? Awesome, looking forward to seeing it. You guys should see some pictures of mutagen coming up soon. Very, very soon. It'll be on I don't know how to word this properly, but you guys will see it soon on the Novel Keys Instagram and perhaps other places. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. How you doing? How you guys doing? QP, how you doing? It looks so good. What config is that you have already? Oh, this config of the Manta is a PP plate with orange boy switches and a granite spacebar. I low-key think this is my new favorite combo. It sounds so good. Dude, I really want to put mutagen on this keyboard. I think that will be the set that goes on the polycarbonate, or sorry, the acrylic Manta. I think that is the 100% set I need.
Happy to catch another live. You're such an
Meta.
awesome dude. Stay
Thank
amazing.
you, bro. Thank you, dude. Thank you. It sounds great. Thank you, man. Why not option for tri-mode hotspot Manta? Probably won't fit. There's probably not enough room. Thing is, me and Bull, I don't think Bull is also a wireless user, so I don't think either one of us really care to go wireless and, do that, but it's okay. Also, hi everyone. Hello. Hi, One True Blaze. Hi, guys. Michal, how you doing? Thank you, Jason, and hello to you too, man. Yeah. We're gonna do a Manta today. Honestly, I don't know what switches. I'm still undecided. I took apart my aluminum plate. I was really thinking we do milky yellows, but I also don't know what I want to do. We could go HMX switches. I don't know. The world is our oyster today, but I don't know what I want to do today. All I know is I got distracted. I was supposed to go live like 15-20 minutes ago, but then I got shown pictures of mutagen, and then I got distracted by that keycap set. I don't know if Riley's posted photos of it yet, but it's seriously a cool looking set. What switches should I use? It's a great question. Great question. I don't know. Mutagen leaks, please? Let me ask if I can leak it. You guys want to see it? Let me see if I can convince Neflock to let me leak it. Okay. He said yes. I will show you guys the leaks. Although, can I open this up in a browser? And will it be full? Okay. I will show you guys now. I think I have to go to this. What's up, guys? Hold on. Window capture. Ooh, my posture's fucking bad today, dude. All right, look at this. Here, I'll make my screen bigger. Look how good this set is, dude. Look how nice. Actually, I don't even think my stream colors, the stream itself, is doing this justice. Look at this. And those are the real photos, too. I need this set. Absolutely need this. It's like a slimy Greg. Yeah, I love this thing. It's so cool. I love it, dude. Yeah, I mean, realistically, I wouldn't probably care about the glow-in-the-dark all that much. I think that's just something, extra, but I love it. I need this set on my keyboard. I am here on it. Not what I was expecting, but such a cool vibe. You were such a Nickelodeon kid. I am though, bro. I kind of am. It's interesting. It's nice, but it has a lot going on.
Can't
oh, for
wait
sure,
for
dude.
my Manta to
Ambo,
come in.
thank you so much, man. Dude, I could just see this set looking so good. Like, this is going to be one of those keycap sets where... Like, I've been looking kind of for a bright colored set, but I kind of like this because it has texture to it. Okay? It has texture. I like it. I love the fact that this is not going to be just a solid color.
Hello,
love,
my fellow
love it, dude.
keyboard enjoyers. I
Hello,
always
keyboard
seem to
enjoyers.
get my resub on Manta days. I suppose I should order my Manta today. Love you, Alex. When
Thank you,
can we
utterly.
see leaks of next Bolex project?
Wait, wrong button. The next Bull project and Alex project has actually been sitting behind me for like the last week. But no one said anything. And I forgot that it was there. So, but you guys can't see it up close. Show it?
From plane chips to
Bull light
GMP's not
tubes?
shot. It's progress.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Dude, I don't care what you guys want to call it. I love that set. This is going to be my set that I fall in love with. This is going to be that, like, weird set that I like. It's so nice, dude. I fucking love it. I'm here for it. Waze Owl? Yeah, I'm using a new mouse. Super Fun definitely gives off a Nickelodeon vibe. It kind of does, actually. I didn't think about it like that, but totally does. I love it, dude. It just looks like goo. I fucking love it, bro. Finally, a set where you can just wipe your boogers and no one will notice? Hell yes,
Finally,
dude.
a set where you can just wipe your boogers and no one will ever know.
So, I guess the question is, though, for today... What switches am I using? I really don't know. So nice. I really don't know. Also, Scotty, thank you. The white accents will go hard on a whiteboard. Oh, for mutagen? Yeah, I can't wait, man. Low-key, I kind of wish I could get it, like, next day. Like, I'm being kind of impatient. This is going to be my, like I told you guys, this is going to be the set that I actually get hella hyped for. So... I don't have Nixies, unfortunately. I have Milky Yellows somewhere around here that are prepped. Actually, I don't know where I put them. We could use HMX switches. I mean, like I said, we have a lot of stuff. I just don't know what we want to use. What's in this one? Oh, you know what else I have lubed and ready to go? I have SP Star switches. Do you guys want to see what that sounds like? I feel like we've tried everything. Wait, are these SP Stars? Oh no, I have those B-Sun switches. Sure. Shoot, which ones are these again? Do you guys want to do B-Sun switches today? SP Stars, sorry, are the wrong ones I have. I have these guys. These are the Bumblebee linears, I think. These are all filmed and lubed and ready to go. We could use these. I don't know why there's other random switches in here. Yeah? I don't have the B-Star ones ready to go. But I have B-Sun. I think these are B-Sun, right? These are Bumblebee linears? I'm like 99% positive. Bumblebee linear switches. I don't remember. I order stuff with... No, these are not it. What are these again? Shit. I order things with switches sometimes and then I forget. B-Sun? Yeah, Bumblebee switches. These are Bumblebees. I'm not wrong. Bumblebee linears. Cool. I'm down to use these. So I think... Okay, first of all, little updates. Not much has happened since last night. I've just been working and cleaning and doing photography. I guess some other non-keyboard related stuff. Holy shit. That new update that we have to deal with now when it comes to shipping things to the United States. We have to use some new prepaid duties thing because apparently with the regular postal system being Canada Post to USPS, they're saying that you have to pay the duties up front. Holy crap, it is a convoluted program. I had to basically sit with a rep for, I'd say cumulatively, like maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes today. It wasn't a long time, but nobody knows what's going on, not even the people working there. And then I asked for a phone number to get in contact with the company that's dealing with all of the company's called Zonos or something. And I asked them, I'm like, can I have a phone number to them? Because I can't seem to find like one that works and can get me a real person. They straight up told me at Canada Post and USPS that they don't have a contact number to give me. I feel so... Dude, I said the same thing to the guy too, Lane. I was like, I feel so bad for you guys right now. And he just sighed, and I can tell he's not having a good day. I felt so bad, dude. This whole thing is a fucking joke, bro. And, like, luckily, I'm in a spot where, like, it does sort of affect me, but not really. Like, I can just use a different shipping solution, which I'm kind of bummed because I truly like using Canada Post and USPS. But it's fine. But oh my god, bro, it is literally so cringe. I have to now... So what they want me to do is they want to charge me... Let's just say shipping's $19. They want to charge me $19. And then they want to have a third-party program calculate all the duties and then charge me a separate time, but at a later date. And I shipped 2 things today to some friends, and fucking I got no charges for anything. I have no idea what the cost of anything is right now. They give me an API to estimate it, but they said it's just an estimate. So they estimated that by the way, $25 worth of switches that I shipped to some friends. $25, okay? 25 Canadian dollars. They estimated duties and shipping, or duties after shipping, to be $12.50. That is 50% of what the product is worth. And I'm not even like undervaluing it. That's the actual product worth. So they were just some unlubed switches that I was giving to some friends that like I don't need anymore. $12.50 on top of $20 worth of shipping for $25 worth of stuff. I don't know what's going on, man, but that was pretty much like my morning. I was even venting to the guys at Novel Keys. I'm like, I'm so confused, man. Dude, it is crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on. It has been kind of wild for everything. So, is that a coffee grinder behind me? Coffee grinder. That's my camera. Actually, you can't see the new keyboard I'm working on. Never mind. I thought you could. That's my camera over there. It's so odd. I had to pay 88 USD on top of shipping for a single Venom PCB, and then somehow this week I was able to ship something to the Netherlands in 2 days with pirate ship. No extra fees. It's so hacked. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Dude, it's terrible. It is bad. And like, okay, this is just the pessimist in me talking right now. And this is the last thing I'll say about this because I feel like I don't want to go on about this and like ruin people's day. Bro, I am 100% in the fucking belief that half of this stuff is a fucking scheme. Like, I have never heard of some of these, like, why are they not handling all these duties and stuff themselves? Why do I have to go to this random company? By the way, I need to show you guys that. Where's my phone? Like, the app is so shit, too. Like, it's called Zonos Prepay. They want you to, like... take a photo of what you're shipping and the AI will like tell you the code and stuff. Everything feels so like wrong and like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I not just dealing with the company who's shipping my stuff? So it's very weird. I feel like it's all so schemy. It's so strange, bro. Like, anyways, that's the last thing I'll say about that. That's pretty much my my experience this morning. Isn't that how US taxes work too? They all use third-party services to do them. Is it? Because here in Canada, like if Canada Post needs to charge me duties, Canada Post charges me them. And then they hand off whatever money they've made to the revenue services. So like it's weird having to use random third-party apps that have no affiliation with like the company I'm actually buying a product with to pay taxes. It's just really weird to me. Like, I'm not used to it. It might be the norm there, and maybe that's, like, cool and all, but wrong coffee cup. Going through IRS is a pain? Oh, Lord. Anyways, so strange. It's been such a headache this morning. Everything's going to cost so much more now. It's like stressing me out a little bit. But it's okay, because I think there's going to be ways around it. So we'll see. We'll see, hopefully. Let's not make it all doom and gloom. But yeah, that's pretty much been my morning. Last night I played a little bit of Overwatch. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I actually got frustrated a little bit with Overwatch last night because some guy was playing Diva, and the Diva just kept. I was playing Soldier, and the Diva just kept coming up to me and absorbing everything that I was doing, and it was just picking on me, and I was getting a little salty. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was getting a little salty. I looked at that Diva at one point, and I did the thing that I hope I would never do again. I haven't done this in years. I picked up my mouse and slammed it a little bit. I was getting a little salty, but I think it was... I know that's how you play Diva, but I'm usually never the target of it. But I was getting a little salty at it. I was getting a little annoyed. So... it's a little sad, dude. Just watch the 65 core video. You only spoke about the all copper bottom being warmer and more muted. What about the brass bottom? Okay. I don't know how you guys feel about this. Back to the topic of keyboards. I don't really think there's a huge difference between copper and brass bottoms. If there is a perceivable difference, it's very minor. I don't think there's a huge perceivable difference between the two keyboards, like materials. I don't know. I'm of the belief of that. If there is a bit of a difference, the only thing that I might have noticed, like if I critically listen, is I do think copper is a slight bit warmer. Brass, you can maybe get a bit more of a clack, like a brightness from. But again, it's entirely, I would say, same. I agree, brass weight and copper weights are super similar, but entire brass bottoms are different from entire copper bottoms. I don't know. I tried that as well with the CU series one. I did try both, and I didn't really notice much of a difference. It might be perceivable with different shapes. There's also that too. Yeah, surface area does matter. There's definitely a lot of things that could change. I mean, even the switch you use could change the way things are. But yeah, I don't know. I'm in the belief that it's sort of same. Again, the big difference I can really tell you is copper a little bit warmer, a little bit more deep. Brass, a slight bit more clacky. If you want to call those like the differences there. That would be the extreme end of differences. The Flash 60 was cool. Alright, well, I also wanted to talk to you guys about the Manta today. So there's a few days left. We hit MOQ. I'm very grateful. Bull and I are very happy. And we already have started working on a new project. We only started doing this one here about a month and a half ago. We're not ready to announce anything yet because it's super early for it. But yeah, hopefully we can show you guys the new project in like a few weeks, maybe a month or two. But it's not going to be ready for a while. We got tons of time. Tons and tons and tons of time. So, right now the Manta is the priority. It is so pretty. We're doing one today. No, I can't tell you guys nothing. Yeah, Baby Manta 40. It's going to be a Manta macro pad. Layout hint? No hints. No hints. I can't tell you guys anything. What are the odds Manta ships before a new project launches is the real question. I'd say probably. Actually, I don't know, Bull. What do you think? What do you bet, Bull? No rush at all. Take your time. Yeah, like the goal. Okay, so just so you guys know too, and this is the exact same philosophy we're having with the Manta as well. Bull and I are taking our time. We're not rushing anything. We want everything to be picture perfect before we even like show you guys. So, or at least we want to have a plan, I should say, before we show you guys. Why is Bull not VIP? You're right. You know what? You're right, dude. /VIP Bull. Oh, that is not copy paste. I forget that you can't copy paste with hotkeys in OBS. Why is Bull not a mod? Oh boy. Why are you not a mod, ain't it? Okay. But yeah, really fun. It's interesting. Can't decide between Tangerine SE and Tangerine. I'm gonna tell you, Tangerine sample I don't have, but actually Lortiz used it the other day. Bull used it, I think, too. But other people have the Tangerine sample. I don't have it with me, unfortunately. It is so pretty, the Tangerine, though. I can't recommend it enough. I have the Tangerine SE sample, but I think, truly, I think you'll like the Tangerine more. I also just prefer the aluminum bottom personally. That saves you a few bucks as well. But yeah, I think Tangerine with the acrylic top is beautiful. Alright, well, any new renders of Vaza Green? No need for renders because I actually have the Anno samples somewhere around here. Somewhere. They're around here. I just don't remember where I put them. But no new renders, but I have samples of the actual color. And we like them, so. But yeah, pretty much that's it. I was looking at some new camera stuff this morning. They announced a new Hasselblad camera. It's somehow cheaper than the original Hasselblad X2D. It's the Mark II X2D. And it's confusing why it's like $1,500 less. I'm not going to buy it because it doesn't really give me any upgrades that I need. So I'm just going to keep my original one, but interesting. I also saw cameras are all going up in price across the board. Yeah, the X2D too. It's so stupid, the name. I hate it. They're also, camera prices are going up across the board, which I thought was kind of wild because of just inflation. And they're saying tariffs, but I don't believe that's for everywhere. There's no way. I think it's more inflation. So, would you mind showing Vaza at some point on stream? I can go get it now. I don't mind. I'm not really doing anything today. We just chilling. Yeah, it's right here. So this is not the keyboard, but this is the green. This will be the Vaza green keyboard. It's a really cool color because it really does change like saturation, obviously more so when light hits it. But this is the green we plan on using. And then green with the copper. I mean, it looks good. It's a nice green. It has that perfect saturation and like, yeah, olive tone that I was looking for. So, mind you, I've worked with green Annos before, so I kind of knew what to expect. So, hi,
good morning / afternoon, Mr. Otos.
Sup,
I
man?
saw your Hall Effect video and liked it a lot. Have
Hell
you
yeah.
tried the Airboards Raids he switches? They're
Oh,
my
everyone's been
favorite
saying
Hall
that.
Effect switches.
No, but soon. I'm ordering a bunch more Hall Effect stuff. Tons. So there's tons of new stuff coming out. Ian, bro, that's like the Master Chief grain. It low-key kind of is, yeah. It low-key kind of is. Alright, well, I guess let's start putting this together. I'm going to leave the stabs. It's not going to be a very long build today, by the way, guys. It's just showing off one more. But, oh yeah, I brought both these Mantas when it was still built with the MX2As to the Keybay Tech meetup. And everyone loved the way these switches sounded like in this keyboard. Everyone kept telling me, wow. And I was also kind of like, yeah, these are nice. I have to admit, the polypropylene plate in this keyboard is pretty nice. I can't believe so many people were complaining you didn't use Geon Raws in the comment. I didn't get sent them. The thing is, like, people were complaining I didn't use certain Hall Effect switches, but, like, in all honesty, there's so many. I couldn't have used every single switch. There's so many. Milktooth probably has more knowledge of what's being used in the hobby than I do for Hall Effect. So he sent me 24, and he's like, you probably... he's like, which have you heard of? I'm like, I've heard of Raptors and Raws and, like, Lecker switches. And he's like, we're not going to send you those. So they sent me a bunch of cool ones, so... But it was neat. I put granites in my Envoy. I said last night... Oh, and it sounds immaculate? Dude, I was playing around with some of my granite switches this morning because I was considering putting it in the board today. But Mr. Scoop Bar has already done granite switches. So today I will do something different. I thought the video was still a lot of fun. I think I got some people pissed off. But it's okay. But yeah, a few days left for Manta, guys. We're going to use these switches today. Do something goofy? I thought that video was kind of fun and goofy. I don't know. I thought it was like not too serious, but then some people were mad because they wanted it to be more serious. Orange Boy's almost gone. They're such good switches, dude. Your nail tech was funny. Oh, my girlfriend's fingers. Yeah. I think I threw everyone for a loop with that. It was kind of funny. I told her, I'm like, because dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I still, bad habit, and I apologize for anyone who hates this, I still bite my fingernails. And like, I do it out of anxiety and I think out of nervousness sometimes. So my hands were looking like stupid terrible the day I had to record those things. And I also had cut my finger. So I was like, hey babe, can you please just type here? And she was a bit nervous doing it because she's never really done that for me. And I'm just like, yeah, mine are really bad and I really want to finish up this video. So yeah, I hate doing close-ups. If you guys noticed, even with the close-ups for the switches, I have lots of cuts and stuff all over my hands. So makes me a little bit self-conscious a little bit. You know, it's okay though. Amazing mouse. Yeah, I've been loving this mouse. It turned out well. The video was very fun. I hope so. I thought it was an entertaining video. I'm going to do more of those like Switch shootout videos. I don't know if I'll do the same style, but I thought it was fun. I have a story for you. Sorry for interrupting the stream. Oh, you don't have to worry about that, bro. I have joined Getting Messed Up by Pottery Barn. August 16th, ordered a $150 e-gift card for my mom. Never got an email. Never confirmation. What? How do they mess up not giving you an email? Huh? Okay, that's kind of crazy to me. Yes, only the solder PCB supports ISO. 100% understand, I still do that myself. Oh, biting nails? Yeah, I'm trying to get better at it. It's like the one bad habit that I've been finding it very tough to break. Honestly, I'm a little ashamed at times, but it is what it is. Oops. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. And then this morning I was going through some of my old videos and I found some old videos I had of, you know, just like even the lubing videos and like some of the old talking head videos I did, and I miss doing that kind of stuff, so I'm going to do it more often. The hot swap support splits backspace. This is the hot swap support here. It'll support a lot, like split backspace, different bottom rows, stuff like that. Step caps, but no ISO. But this is the hot swap PCB here. So, okay, let me actually go over some stuff with the keyboard before I finish building this. Some changes that are noteworthy. Why did you just call me? I called you? What'd I do? Some changes that are noteworthy here. On the plate, there's going to be a small change to the plate. The plate will have a little hole here to better get the reset button. Let me show you guys. So this is change number 1. Little hole here to better click the reset button just in case you need to click things. Other changes include, you guys will also get a few different pieces of force brake material. One is going to be pre-installed. So the first piece of force brake material you will get will be between the fin and the bottom piece over here. Those will be pre-installed. You don't have to worry about it. The next piece is you will get optional force brake pads here. So for the angled screws. I recommend putting them in, but you don't have to. If you like a little bit more resonance in your keyboard, you don't have to put them in. But if you want more of a cleaner click, put them in. The next big change is we will be changing some of the bottom case like raises. So some of them will be trimmed out a little bit more and more flushed out, as well as receded back a little bit, simply because we noticed that certain switches and hot swap sockets and even what's it called, the stabilizers were touching these things, causing the keyboard to sound, quite frankly, fucking awful. So those will be all trimmed. You don't have to worry about it. The tape won't be necessary. The tape is only there so it breaks the contact. Additionally, we're hoping to we should. I don't know if Bull's still here. We're hoping to give you guys a piece of very thin PE sheet for the bottom. That'll just be a force break, not force break, a contact break. That is for people who only really are heavy typers. Basically, I was also testing, and if you're using the grommets, so the really soft grommets, and you're a heavy typist, you run the risk of, with a plastic plate, bottoming out. Yeah, some people are super heavy typists, so we just wanted to make sure that we're going to include something that covers the bottom, so just in case you guys are really heavy typists, we don't have to worry about it. But yeah, that's it. That's really the major changes here. And then I think this will be slightly longer, like not by much. You know? Such a hard board to pass on. I'm so torn. Hey, Alaska, if you guys are in a spot where you can't buy it, don't buy it. But if you guys really want it, I've been really enjoying the damn thing, so. Yeah, there's not a lot of nuances, but I will be publishing a build guide. It won't be anytime within the next month or two because the board doesn't even get made for a little while, but I will be doing it before the board gets shipped out. I will have a written build guide for people to look at and just take a look and follow along with me. Do you recommend the Teflon pads from Deskies? I mean, I use those all the time, sadly, so yeah. What's the version on the desk? This is supposed to be the Tangerine SE, but I just swapped the bottoms because people were asking me to. But this is supposed to be on this one. The copper one's supposed to be here. But I just swapped the bottoms. But this is the acrylic top. Alright, let me put some more of these back in. And then I also recommend everyone using clip-in stabs for this, but you don't have to. Just because it's up to you if you guys want to, just because there is going to be an O-ring that comes with this board, so. The patina, I don't think it's that nice, guys. I'm going to be real, I think I could have done a better job, but I'm happy you guys like it. Oh, wrong button. I'm happy you guys like it. It turned out interesting. I will say it's aged quite nice. It's like patinaed even further a little bit since I've done it, but I think it could have been done better, in my humble opinion, but it's okay. No, that was me using a torch. Like a torch meant for food, not even a real torch. Like, you know those like torches you use in the kitchen? That's it. I just bought a machinist 5 minutes ago. I prefer a brass weight instead of copper if I had the choice. Oh, like did you get an SE? The fin, I'm going to be real with you guys, the fin barely matters, whether it's copper or brass. Hell, even the fin with aluminum sounds great. It's just the copper was a nicer color. But the internals, we went with copper just to match the fin. Use a torch in the kitchen? What is this, the 1900s? I know where you're going with this joke in it, and I don't appreciate it, bro. You know what? I'm gonna tell you straight up. Don't talk shit on the 1900s, alright, bro? Craziness. Absolute craziness. I don't get the joke. Can you explain it? It's because I was born in the 1900s. That's what he's gonna say. It's some joke about me being born in the 1900s. Worst period? Oh my god, dude. Leave me alone. A friendly reminder, we all get old. God bless, bro. It's how you spend your time in life, alright? These are Bumblebee linear switches from Bsung. I've filmed and spring swapped these. Although I really don't remember what spring I used. It's been a little while since I made these. I put your granite switches in the Neo 65 CU and they sound fantastic. Hell yes, dude. Honestly, I kind of wanted to use granite switches today, but like I said, someone's already built this board with the aluminum plate with it, so I'm just gonna use this. Have I been to Pacific Mall? Yeah, I was there last week when I was at Kibei Tech, because Kibei Tech is across the mall from the mall. I walked into Pacific Mall. I got yelled at by, I wanted to buy myself lunch, and I didn't know that it was cash only, because I didn't see the sign and I ordered my lunch, but they didn't make it or anything. They're just like, they gave me the price, and then I was like, okay, card. And they said, no, cash only. And then they pointed at the sign and yelled at me, and I felt bad, so I left. I don't know, man. I don't carry cash. I don't know if you guys carry cash anymore. I don't carry cash. I really don't. I feel like businesses kind of lose out when you just carry cash. Like, I used to carry $5 or $10 just in case. Like, you know, you never know. But, like, I've never used it. Hey, Alex. I just heard of Gator Run Lanes. They sound interesting, but more intrigued about the feel. I honestly, Magic, I wish I can tell you more about them. I have never used them yet. They sold out pretty quick. It seems like people who bought them quick. I don't know if anyone here has used them, but I could not tell you, man. They seem interesting. Alex, Granite's blue... Oh, shit. Chat's moving quick today. Blue cheese or Alex Obscuras or Granite's with the mode 65. Alu. Shit, any of those would be good. If you want more of a clack, go with Obscuras. If you want something more subdued, go with Granite's. If you want something, like, deep, go with the blue cheese. Do I have any more coffee? Dude, this coffee is really good today. I want that clack, go with Obscuras. I unknowingly had $600 in my wallet one time. Lucky guy. We need to stay hydrated. Well, I did drink a lot of water. I have some more water here. If you'd like me to drink some water, I'll drink some water too. I'm still drinking my Red Bull from this morning. Dude, I had to cut myself off from energy drinks. No more. How is their stock of Obscuras? We ordered a lot for the last order of them, but yeah, that is the last order.
Chayo01123558 gifted a tier 1 sub to Master's Bedroom.
Thank you, Chayo. I appreciate you. Felt generous. Thank you so much. The new Red Bull Zero with monk fruit is insanely good. Nah, I can't do energy drinks anymore. Whenever I have an energy drink, I feel like I have bad dreams. So, I just can't do it no longer. Unfortunately, it just makes me feel bad. That's like unknowingly having a new Manta in your pocket. True. I don't know. I'm excited for you guys to get them, man. Group buy ends September 1st. So what, 3 days? And I say this speaking for Bull and myself. Thank you guys for all the support when it came to this project. We have been working on this since like October, November of last year. And then it was a kind of a full-time thing working on it. It wasn't just like a once in a blue moon thing. It was kind of a full-time little project that we had set a goal for ourselves to do. Alright, let's move this to the side. I missed out on the Gios 60 revival and the Pangea Mini. I used to be just a fan, but now I just joined keyboard industry. Wait, sorry. I used to just be a fan, but now I joined the keyboard industry and I have the money to buy keyboards. Caleb, what's next on your buy list then? I know you just bought a Manta, but does anyone in chat just like one day drink suddenly water tastes amazing and now you can easily drink 15 cups a day? I love drinking water. Okay, can I tell you guys something? When we moved into this place, like the fridge was already here, so like we're not gonna whatever. The fridge had one of those, like, I've never had this in my entire life, by the way. This is the first time I've ever had it. You know the fridges where you put the water cup against the fridge and the water comes out? I've never had that. I've always been a tap water guy. All right? So we started using this. I've never really, like, had cold water on tap, basically. I'm not a big fan of cold water. I actually like when water is room temperature. So sometimes I pour the water and then I let it sit there for like an hour. I don't know. Cold water just makes me not feel good. It makes me feel like weird. I like room temperature water. Love cold water, not gonna lie. No, actually, my teeth aren't sensitive. It's just... Room temp water is so good. Rare Alex W. Really? Is it a W? Oh my god. Real water enjoyers like the water at room temp. Damn, I'm not alone? Ordered an Americano SE. Having any recommendations for keycaps to match or good contrast? Americano? I feel like... Oh, dude, you know what would be really nice with that? If there's still some sets of this, I would get Classicer. That would be my number one set to put on it right now. Room temp water is just the best water. I really like it. Yeah, there's also Boulder, Tiramisu, Sloth. Tiramisu would be nice, actually. All right. And just a reminder, all the components, like diodes and stuff, are on the top. So you don't have to worry about diodes being, like, screwed up on the bottom here. Let's start soldering. Let us start. Oh, I need to replug in all this stuff here. Ugh. I feel like modern mats would look nice with Americano, especially stone. That's true too. I feel like all the modern materials, keycaps, would look really good with this. How was Keybay? Keybay Tech was really cool, man. I mean, it's not my first time meeting Chester, but sorry. It was really fun being there. Classicer, I feel like, would be such a good keycap set to go with the Americano SE. I'm considering getting the Agar. Is the PC and Alu version sound different? I would say yes, they do sound a bit different. I preferred the aluminum. The PC version of anything will usually be a bit more deeper or plasticky, which is not a bad thing, but I preferred the aluminum. I thought it was really good. Oh, why did I put this underneath? Oh my god, what's wrong with you today? Just want to add that the patina on Americano is the same as the boomerang, and it looks really, really nice. Yes.
So excited for next month, man. This
Hell
build
yes,
looks
dude.
great.
Ami, thank you so much, dude. And thank you so much for the kind compliment, too. I'm really excited. The Manta has been such a fun project. What brand is this? This is... Actually, it's been really nice. I prefer the shape of this for working. From Wazao. It is the OGM Pro V2. I got this from Desk Hero. Would you and Bull make a smaller keyboard per chance? When you say Manta Mini, what do you mean by that? Like a 40%? Here's the thing. I'm going to be honest about one thing here. As much as I would love to do a 40, it's not a product I would use myself, if I'm being real. So, unless I can figure out a way to make myself want to use a 40%, unfortunately, I don't know if that's in my playing cards right now. It could be in Bull's. Maybe Bull will want to do a Manta 40, but right now, not really in my playing cards. Thank you, I appreciate that, Bruin. I would love to see a Bull design of 40. What would it be called, is the real question. Dude, we actually did get, like, treated to a shit ton of 40s keywords recently, so... I will probably go with raw unless I change my decision last minute to pumice. I feel like... What were the stats again? I need to go look at the... Actually, you know what? Did Bull post the... Let's see. Let's go check. Manta News. Yeah, so here are the updated graphs. 75% of people got hot swap. That is actually crazy. So it's not done yet. There could be some people who still pick up a keyboard. But 75% of people got hot swap versus solder. That's crazy. But honestly, I get it. I totally get that, dude. I'm even surprised it's 25%. I thought it was going to be like 12 or 10% of people bought solder. 16% of people bought carbon fiber. 39% of people bought aluminum. 17% of people bought polypropylene. 10% of people bought PC, and I'm actually surprised by this, 15% of people bought PEI. That's cool. Out of all the keyboards, 62.5% of them were standard versions, and then 37.5 were special editions. So the copper bottoms. Then, out of all the colors, Motorsport, only 2.6% of people bought. Tangerine, 10.3%. Manta, which is the all-black one, 4.1%. Americano was 15.9%. Pumice was 29.3%. And Machinist was 37.6%. So, if that gives you guys an overview of like who's getting what and the popular stuff, it's interesting. I am kind of shocked by some of the colors. Like, I for sure thought Machinist was going to be the most popular. I also thought Tangerine would be second, and it's not second most popular. It's fourth most popular. If Pottery Barn refunds my stupid $300 this weekend, I mean, they should, bro. That's kind of whack, dude. Hello, my goat. What's up, dude? Americano enjoyers? Been meaning to catch your stream to ask you if you have any standard Tangerine Mantas you could show us. Ah, shoot. Okay, so I don't have the standard Tangerine, but if you go back on Bull's streams, and then if you also just want to see what the orange looks like, what was it, 2 days ago? Was it 2 days ago? 2 days ago, I think Lortiz, he did a stream where he showed off the orange bottom. But unfortunately, I don't have the orange. I received the special edition Tangerine one, so Tangerine without the Tangerine. But I never had the orange to show off. But I'm sure somewhere Bull did. You know, the all black Manta is kind of cool. It's coated, right? So it has like sparkles and stuff in it, like the flecks of sparkle stuff. I don't know, I think it's neat. What do you think about Tangerine Standard with GMK Cinder? Is Cinder red or orange again? I need to look that up. I always forget what Cinder looks like. Oh no, this would look sick with that. Yeah, I don't think this is red. This would look really cool. Yeah, I'd say 100%, dude. That's nice. Burn!
Alex, I got the SE Pumice version. I wanted to make it heavy enough to bend my desk, so I would have the true Alexotos experience. Lamau, just kidding, I love me some copper. I did get a solder PCB too, so I can have you build another board for me, since it was so much fun last time.
Hell
love
yeah,
buddy,
dude.
Kissing face emoji.
Kissing face emoji, dude. Love you, buddy.
I'm likely going to rock Pharaoh on the base Black Manta, but I'm wondering if Pompeii will work on it.
Fuck, what does Pompeii look like? I don't remember, man. Pompeii. You know, can I be honest? I think I prefer Pharaoh. I mean, I think both would work, but I think Pharaoh is more my thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Base
I think
Manta
Pharaoh.
color and Cap Midas in black.
I mean, dude, yeah, that would look sick. That would be the perfect setup for that. It's metallic copper legend. Is this metallic copper? I don't know. I'm mixed about this, honestly, Gingy. I'm mixed about it. I'm not 100% on it. I'm sort of mixed. Pompeii is pretty cool. You might need to see the samples on Bull's Discord. Oh, is there samples on it? Yeah, I probably have to see the samples, because I'm not sold on Pompeii. Have you tried the Hex 80? I don't think I have. Pretty sure I haven't. That's new, right? I didn't think Americano would be so popular. That's why I bought it. It's the third most popular color, I think. Pumice is number 2. I think Americano's right in the center for popularity, which is actually pretty cool. I just want to say you're a great guy. Your sheer kindness has inspired me, and I bet it hasn't helped other people. Oh, thanks, man. Honestly, I'm just trying to be me. I make mistakes at the end of the day too, bloody. I get angry just as much as the next person, but hey, you know what? I own up to my shit. I appreciate the kind words. I was literally thinking about this the other day because, like, I don't know, life's short. I don't feel like living life like in a constant state of worrying and stress. So, I try to be a decent example of things. But I think everyone needs to have support systems and stuff in their life and just ways they can de-stress. Hobbies are a really important aspect of it. That's why I take keyboard building, like, I make sure I take it seriously enough to still be my outlet. You know what I mean? We all need to de-stress once in a blue moon. What's up, Ganty? How you doing? With the raw copper manta weight, do you think it would be, I should fire patina it? Given I live in a humid place. I'm not sure how that will hold up, Caleb. How humid is humid? I mean, you could still patina it and it should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Finally able to watch your streams. Been watching a lot of your videos for a while now. Right when I got into keyboards. Greetings from Norway. How you doing, man? Greetings from Toronto. Or Toronto. How's the new mouse? I've been loving it, man. The new shape's amazing. I gotta admit, I forgot how much I liked this kind of ergo style shape. It's like light enough too, where I'm not like pressed about how heavy it is as well. I noticed that I have a better day typically after catching some of you for the day. I have a customer that comes into my shop and she is probably the kindest soul I've ever met. She really brightens my day as well. I mean, dude, that's always amazing when you can vibe off of other people like that. I'm like that too. There are certain people that I just love talking to that give me energy IRL, you know? The last thing you want to do is surround yourself with people who literally drain your energy. Who's the creator that built Manta with granite switches? Oh shoot, I hope he ended up adding this. But it should have been Geoff, so Scoop Bar. Because I sent him granite switches and an aluminum plate and stuff, so... Which pre-built and custom HE keyboards have you would you recommend? So my favorite pre-built, it's not a Hall effect, it's actually inductive switches, but my favorite pre-built one is still the Ducky. I just think that one there's been the best one I've ever used so far. Like, I still use it. And another one I've been using, I don't know if I can talk about it yet, but there's been another pre-built I've been sort of using right now. I don't love it as much. And then when it comes to custom Hall effect boards, I have not yet tried a whole hell of a lot, so I couldn't really tell you. Just installed Classicer on my QK Dual. It's nice, right? Classicer's a nice set. Did you get the right amount of keys in yours? I did for mine. I unfortunately did not receive the right amount of keys in mine, so... Is what it is, though, is what it is. I have mine set to 340 right now. But sometimes I solder at 330. Depends. First time here, I literally subbed earlier today. Hi Lee, how you doing, man? Mouse ID is the Wazowl? OGM Pro V2. Pretty nice. I wish this was just all white. But it's fine. I don't mind this at all. Like, the design on this is not... Why? Is it just Wazowl? It's not my, like, favorite design, but, like, the actual graphic on it. But the feeling of this mouse has been absolutely great. I do think I prefer this in a work setting than a gaming setting. I did try to game on it a little bit last night when I was playing Overwatch, and I switched back to my I have a Pulsar mouse I'm using right now. So I think this is my favorite one for work, though. This is what I was using prior, and while it's great, it wasn't as comfortable to hold as this guy. And if you're asking why I'm not using a normal work mouse, like a ergo mouse or a vertical mouse, I've tried. I don't like them. I ended up swapping off of them rather quickly for many reasons. The vertical mouse was incredibly difficult to do fine work with. I could not do my editing with them, and I was driving me up the walls. Yeah, it's like, I agree. It feels good for your wrist, Alaska, but like, oh my god, dude, I suck at using it. Like, I feel like I'm not hitting like the, I shouldn't say angles, but like, yeah, I feel like I'm not as precise. And it drives me nuts. I legit cannot do push-ups. My wrist was hurting, so kind of had to. Oh, have you permanently switched now? It also didn't help that your Logitech vertical mouse was bad with double-clicking and shit. Yeah, that was also really annoying too. But I mean, like, I feel like that's my standard fare Logitech experience at this point. The only mouse that hasn't given me many issues from Logitech has been my Superlight. That's mil-maxed, so we don't need to worry about it. Would you say the Neo 65 Core Plus is better than the Neo 60 Core? No, I'd say they're both good, Gantio. Like, same style of sound that you're going to get from both of them. It just really depends on the layout you want. I think the 65 Core Plus feels more overall refined than the 60 Core. But I also feel like it's because they added the weight and stuff on it and made it a bit more premium feeling and looking. But at the end of the day, I would say that if you gave me either or, I would be extremely happy. So, what did I say in it? I don't know what I'm saying. You know what? I'm just going to live my life. Let's turn off my iron here. Now, the question is, do I want to switch back to the aluminum base? I guess we'll play around with this. I'm going to try this first and then switch to the other one. Again, you won't have tape in your versions. This is just to break some contact in mine. We are carving out some of these ridges on the internals here. So it should be, we're like 99.9% sure that it's going to be completely finalized and all good for when this actually releases. No tape? I'm not getting it. I will put some painter's tape in your box. I guess refined would be with the right. Sorry, I guess refined would be the right description for it based on how the internals were just designed, especially on those ridges. Thanks, dude. Anytime, Gantio. I want tape, all taped. The board is watertight. What I really appreciate about this project is that I've never seen so much active feedback being applied to a board. Oh, we're taking it very seriously. Dude, there was like, okay, let me tell you guys some of the annoying things I do. So, I actually give companies the same feedback, like, but I don't know, sometimes nobody listens to me. But even when we originally did this, when I did screw-in stabs first, because that was, I think, the first set of stabs I did, I remember opening this up. So this is on my spare time, not during stream. And I was like, okay, I think something's contacting this. So what I did was I actually put some like wet paint, basically, on the bottom of the screw. And I was pushing down, seeing where things contact it. And I found all the parts that were marked. And I sent Bull a picture. And I was like, okay, we need to get rid of like, it was like, where was it? Like, here or something over here or here. Basically, one of these 2 points, I'm like, let's just chop all this off. Then we also found out that something here was being contacted from the hot swap socket. So we're just going to chop all this off because there's a few sockets that touch things. And then I noticed that the hot swap socket, because not these ones, because this is not hot swap, but the other ones, things were touching the bottom over here. So I was like, okay, Bull, we need to also recede this back a little bit here. So we've been giving ourselves like really critical feedback, but we've been on top of it. We've been very much on top of it, making sure this is like the best decision and best final product that we can get anyone. Alex could add HE, Alps, and Toper support for free, please. For free? All the materials shouldn't change the sound that much. Oh no, the little things we're chopping out shouldn't affect anything. Literally, it's such small pieces that it should not affect anything at all. I bought boards where the designer doesn't even know about the issues, so this is super appreciated. I guess it helps that... I guess this is also like... thinking about this critically too. I'm live streaming all these, and same with Bull, and we've live streamed the product since we received it. Like, we never even built this privately. We built this, well, I built this live for the first time with you guys. And there's no way to hide issues like that. You can't hide things. If you guys saw things that were critical and we didn't address them, you probably wouldn't have bought the project, realistically. So I think that's also the double-edged sword, if you even want to call it that. Like, we cannot hide anything because we're doing this all live. You guys see literally all the problems that we see, and if something doesn't seem right to you, you guys see that first. So I think that's also kind of like a bit of a safety measure when it comes to supporting this project. Which is interesting, come to think about it. Imagine your keyboard, but it's a 200% Manta. What does a 200% look like? What does that look like, I wonder? Hello, I will buy my first Group I keyboard. I'm planning to buy the Vela 60. Are you going to test this board? What's the Vela 60? I haven't heard of that one yet. Oh, wrong bit. Vela 60. What am I doing? I need to get this bit. I don't know. I want to reach out for the Romane 60, but I haven't done it yet. I don't know if I have the time in September to look at another keyboard at this point here. My September's looking like pretty booked up, and I'm really trying to take like 3 or 4 days off for myself in September. So I don't think I want to cancel that time I booked off. I think I do want to take like 3 or 4 days to myself. So at this time, I'm not sure what's going on with adding more projects to September. 200% Wombat in general? Okay, let me go look. Yes, you deserve it. I've just been extremely sluggish lately, and it's not a good thing. And I can tell I need some time to like de-stress and not think of work. That is a giant keyboard. Are those knobs across the top? God fucking damn it, bro. That's kind of crazy. Was peak? Did something happen? Hell, take a week off. You deserve it. Be real. No, I only need a few days off. I just want some days to de-stress. I want some days to clean up. Like, I wouldn't mind sitting one... Honestly, it's been kind of a dream. It feels like a pipe dream at this point here. But I kind of want some time just to sit in front of my computer and finish Expedition. Or sit in front of the Steam Deck. So that's also been on my, like, things I want to finish list. You know? What is this doing here? Manta. Look at this fin. Look how beautiful. I gotta admit, it looks pretty. It's very slick. so pretty. Quite the side profile, I'd say. Quite the side profile. We have a little bit of a curve coming down, with a taper coming down as well. Not quite a box anywhere. The fin. Yeah, I'd say it's elegant. And then, I mean, I think on any light, the pillars
Alex,
look great.
Did you see Beep's new IC? I like that he's shifting to other eras with the 2048 molds.
I haven't looked at it, no.
Though, I wonder what he'll think about my little lore drop on the thread.
Oh, nice. I like the color of this one. This is nice. What's the lore drop? Is it the F keys on the number pad? And then we have a curve coming this way. That's DCS? Oh. Actually, it's a nice looking set too. Very, very cool though. Look at this, guys. All right, now we have to decide what the hell keycaps am I putting on this. I didn't realize that it almost arcs over. Yeah. So the whole fin is an arc. It's supposed to be like a Manta, you know? It's supposed to have, not be a straight line. It's supposed to arc, kind of like it's gliding like the fins, you know? And then it tapers this way into pillars. And then it also has these little cuts here. It's extremely cool weight. Very, very expensive. Probably the last time we'll ever do something like this. Green or brown? I mean, we can use whatever color we want here. Green or brown? Do I have a green or brown set? Actually, we could do... Actually, that might be an idea. Maybe GMK Olive on this would be kind of nice. Anyone down for olive today? Oh, I don't know. You guys want olive? GMK Olive on this bad boy? Olive dark? Could do olive dark. Sounds kind of neat. I'm kind of down. What else could we use? We could do regular olive. How about, do you want regular olive? I don't know. What do you guys think? Kaiju Mecha base? I've done Mecha with Sil before. It's a really nice color set, but I think it's reg olive. I'm kind of down for regular olive today. Well, let me go with the set. I feel like regular olive would pop on this. Oh. Regular olive. Like this one? I'm not sure. Nope, that's olive dark. Wait, is this olive dark? That's olive dark. And other olive is where? I gotta find it. Is that it? Okay, that might be in the other drawer. Is. It's on a board. Mandalorian? That'd be an interesting set too. No, we'll just use olive. I feel like olive's a great set for this today. Let's take it off. I used DCS actually on one of the Mantas already. Oh. No, not like this. It's like a manta ray? Yes. It wasn't set out to be like a manta ray, but it ended up being kind of like a manta ray, which was interesting. So it turned out pretty nifty. Oh, wait, olive on this looks sick. Maybe dark olive would be nice, but you know what? We're going to use this set here today. Yes, it did influence the name. The fact that it ended up becoming like a Manta influenced the naming scheme. Wait, it's not like the animal? Then why Manta? Oh no, it didn't have a name at first. Have you shown off the orange bottom? Another creator looked at it. I don't have the orange bottom, but Bull has shown it off in the past, as well as, I don't know if anyone has a link, but Lortiz did the, what was it, 2 days ago, 3 days ago he did it? I don't remember exactly the day. Actually, this looks really good. I have to admit, Olive is a nice set. I think Olive's still available for people who are interested. I thought he had the orange bottom too. I think he had orange too, did he not? Because I remember making fun of Bull's camera. I said Bull's camera looks way more washed out than his camera. Who customized this mouse? You don't have to customize it all. It's stock like this. It's from Wise Owl. Yeah, he had a mix and match one. But he did have the orange bottom in case you guys did want to look at it. Yeah, I have the exclamation point mouse command that Adam just typed in, so if you guys are curious. Adam, maybe we should add a link to the Desk Hero link so people know where to look for it in case they want to like buy it or something. So once the GB is over, will there be no way to get the board? Unfortunately, yes. There might be some extras, but we can't guarantee colors or amounts. So there might be extras, but again, we cannot guarantee colors or amounts. That's why we ran the group buy for so long now. And then also group buy prices are a little lower than extra prices. And again, the big thing is we cannot guarantee colors. I got the dark version of the set for my Vaza green. Oh, dude, this on the green will look insane. This is GMK, yeah. This is GMK olive, regular GMK olive. Look at this. Look how good this looks with olive on it. So nice. This is GMK, yes. TLDR, just join the GB if you want a guaranteed spot. Yeah. Guaranteed spot. Pick what you want. You don't have to stress out about it. Probably the easiest way to go about things here. CYL is, yes, in case you guys are curious, maybe this is a good point we can bring up. CYL is GMK. It's just their naming scheme for cherry keycaps, basically. It's this cylindrical profile. It's just because now that they have, you know, they have profile names and stuff like that because they have other profiles they make, so it just makes sense that they list them as such now. Oh, I put it down. I need still the case. What's that chonky boy? That was the hippo that I was carrying. So we need deletes, page up, function, short shift. Oh, I love this. This looks so good with this. Actually, this and pumice, olive and pumice might look really good together. I gotta say. Dude. Olive is just such a good set. I don't care what anyone says, man. I think Olive is like one of my all-time favorite sets. I mean, yeah, these switches sound good with the... Actually, fuck yeah, this sounds great with this. Wow. This is my first time using these switches, by the way. These are B-Sun Bumblebee linears. Oh, wow. That actually sounds really nice with the copper. Oh, wow. That sounds really nice. I'm actually sold on these switches. Wow. These are... I've never used these before, by the way, so I kind of took a gamble with these. They're not stock. I did lube them, and I did spring swap them, and I did film them. But they're B-Sun Bumblebee linears? I bought them a while ago just because I wanted to try them out, but damn, these actually... Some of them did, Gingy. It wasn't consistently all of them that had housing wobble, but some of them, like after I closed them, they didn't close properly, and I was scratching my head, and I'm like, let me try a film, and it worked. So just for the sake of consistency, I just put films on all of them. I don't think you had to, but I was being kind of particular while I was experimenting with these, which I was kind of shocked because B-Sun switches I've never really had to do that to. I'm going to switch the bottoms again because I would like to see what this sounds like on the aluminum, but... What do you guys think of the switches and the keyboard? I'm sold on this. This sounds really nice. Yeah, these are nice switches. Oh wow, these are actually... I'm very pleasantly surprised with this. Now I'm going to switch bottoms because I want to see what this sounds like on the aluminum. I'm also kind of shocked that this is the copper bottom and it sounds lively. Usually it's a bit more, I don't want to say flat, but sometimes with copper bottoms you get a bit more of a flatter sound signature. Oops. I haven't tried Obscuras on aluminum, but I did try Obscuras on carbon fiber, was it? Oops. Dropping everything today. Copper is good. Same switch in the spacebar? Yes, same switch everywhere for this one. What is the best scratchy switch? Oh, dude, Cherry bar none. I mean, the Sonyas are pretty good too from HMX. I would say a good second choice. These were aluminum. Oh wait, no. Oh no, this is the wrong thing. This was aluminum, aluminum plate, B-Sun Bumblebee linears, and then the, oh my god, grommet gaskets. Alright, let's take this apart and let's take this apart. So we're gonna swap. The Cocoa Blacks are good too. I don't remember if these are long pulls or not. Here, I still have it pulled up. They're a 3.6 millimeter travel, so I would say probably. Palm top housing, nylon bottom. They were factory lube, but honestly, they were dog shit factory lubes. I really like them. They turned out good. These are the Orange Boy switches in this one. Honestly, this was a crazy combination. The Orange Boy with PP, it sounded really good. I don't know, maybe I'm going to be torn. Maybe this is going to be my new favorite combination. I still think Cherry with aluminum plate, it's still kind of, you know, that's my favorite, you know? Like, that's the one I would probably go back to. But I want to see this now with the aluminum bottom, though. Because this may tempt me to switch. If you got a mod switches that much, they shouldn't be considered good. Okay, I totally get what you mean. I would also argue that if you can find your sound profile and it takes some work to get there, and then you find the switch that works for you, then I feel like that's still a good switch. But I understand what you mean. Like, are they a good factory switch? I wouldn't say these are a good factory switch, but these are good when you mod them. So, I don't know. What happened to your nose? You want to know the honest truth, bro? You want to know the honest truth of what happened to my fucking nose? Let me show you guys what happened. Where is my face? Oh my god, why is it all the way over here? 1 second. You guys see that? My CPAP mask. See this right here? My CPAP mask is trying to kill me. That's basically what is happening. It's pressing against my face in a way that's hurting me. So, no, actually, let me tell you guys a fucking story about what happened last night. Last night, I'm sleeping, and I put the CPAP mask on, and this morning around 7:30, I was struggling to breathe, and I woke up, and I breathed in, and I'm like, and I felt no air go into my throat, and I'm like, what is going on right now? So I scrambled, because I had my hand underneath the pillow, I scrambled to take the stupid mask off. And usually when you have the CPAP mask on, when you take it off, you hear the air, the pressurized air or whatever. And I take it off and nothing happened. I look over at my CPAP machine and our power went out. So I almost died, I think. I almost basically died. But then our power went back on like 2 minutes later. And I was like, I'm not using this for the rest of the night now. So that's what happened. But yeah, no, the why it's red is because it's putting too much pressure. I don't know. I think the mask is starting, like the silicone on it is starting to, unfortunately, like give up. So it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. So.
9 months. What are we naming the kid? A Manta?
We could. I like a Manta. That's a good name. Yeah, dude, literally, Jedi, I was talking to another person today about that who also uses a CPAP mask, and I'm like, I am ordering a backup thingy today. So it hurt a lot. Like, the CPAP mask has been also hurting my face, though. I don't know. I love and hate it, man. I sleep so good when I use it. Like, I feel great. Like, today, this whole week, I've been using it, with the exception of yesterday because I couldn't sleep, but I've been loving it. But yes, it is also, like, kind of scary in the same regard, too, so. UPS tried to kill Alex and snuck into his house and turned... Dude, for real! Honestly, it might have been UPS, Boney. OHIP covers the, Okay, so I'm gonna be upfront with you guys. So the OHIP, which is... We pay into, like, medicals, like, taxes here to cover healthcare stuff. When I got told I had sleep apnea, I don't have any sort of medical coverage, by the way. So whatever the Ontario stuff covers is like all I have. I went to go buy the CPAP machine, and we do get coverage from what's called OHIP. And the coverage of it is significant, but I still had to spend about $800 to $1,000 out of pocket, plus buy a mask and filters. Those aren't covered. So I think the CPAP machine itself was about $3,200, which is expensive. And then I got some coverage on it. But I've never had to use anything like this before. Like, that was my first time ever having to use coverage for literally anything. Interesting experience overall. Just breathe. Yeah, easy, bro. Just breathe. I've heard masks and filters are never covered, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm learning. Mine was $1,000. Mine was still about $800 to $1,000 as well. But yeah, the total cost of it was quite expensive. So, okay. Damn, do you guys want the whole story? I feel like it's not personal. I don't really care, but I feel like it's kind of boring. They offered me choices of what I could do to circumvent sleep apnea. Or prevent it, I should say. Or have prevention. Basically, the options they gave me, it was significant options. At the time I went in, I was a little bit over the BMI scale of what they said I should have been. So they said you could try to lose weight. The thing is, even when I was at my normal weight, which I am now, I still snored. And I still had sleep apnea. So the other option they gave me was the mouth guard, but they said that could also cause other things and other problems, which is like grinding of teeth. It could cause jaw issues. There's apparently issues that stem from using mouth guards. I basically, like, the mouth guard thing was like probably the easiest thing to do, but I was like, okay, maybe I don't want those issues going forward. The third thing they gave me, which was the scariest option they gave me, was I have to basically have surgery in my throat to remove or partially remove what's called the soft palate, which they said at my age, which makes me feel old, he used rather invasive as the wording, but he said the recovery is quite long and it doesn't feel good. And I would be I wouldn't be able to do anything for like weeks. I basically said absolutely no to that. And then the fourth option was a CPAP machine. He said because I have really light sleep apnea that it wasn't super necessary to get the CPAP machine, but I just opted to get it anyways. But the CPAP seemed like the easiest solution, but the most expensive solution. Soft palate is what they did to my Frenchie to help his snoring. I think it's just something in throats, you know? Do I still have tonsils? I've never had them removed, so I assume I do. They also make mouth guards for people who snore. Well, no, I think the surgery was free for people because I pay taxes and stuff, right? But like, I don't want to. Listen, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I hate surgery stuff. I'm not squeamish by any sort of means. I don't want to deal with surgeries. I don't like it. I don't like the idea that my body's gonna be altered in any sort of. It just makes me feel weird because I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I know, like it's really free. Honestly, Gondo, I fucking agree with you, bro. But yeah, I just don't like the idea of surgeries, so I opted to not do it. That's it. It just makes me feel weird. That's it. Like, what if something goes wrong is in the back of my head. You know what I mean? What if something goes wrong? Oh yeah, this is the one that I tested a little piece of, like a contact breaking sheet. It works really well. This is why I told you guys we're thinking about adding one. Doesn't change the sound at all, just eliminates any weird contact with the bottom of the case. I'm glad I had surgery. Having a benign tumor is not fun. Well, I get surgery for stuff like that, but for stuff that's like gonna... He also said this. This is what the doctor told me when it came to the CPAP thing, or the snoring thing. He said, if you have the soft palate surgery, there's still a chance you could snore. Listen, guys, I don't want to like have surgery and then be like out of commission for about a month and a half just for me to snore still and then have complications down the road, because he said there is potential complications. So for me, that was like a no-brainer no. I don't want to do it. So, but yeah, if I had something serious where I need to do it, for sure, because I've had surgeries in the past. But yeah, it's just not it, bro. For me, I just didn't want to do it. I'm gonna get rid of this thing for now. I don't think I need this. Although maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll put that back in. We'll see. Mouth tape? I've tried mouth tape. It doesn't really work because I have a beard. The mouth tape kind of just falls off. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna put the aluminum top back on this one here. I'm sorry, Alex, I arrived later, but what are we doing today? 2 mantas? Oh, I built one manta, which is this one today. I'm just swapping the cases. Also, guys, if you guys are curious about the manta, they come with lovely Gondo PCBs. And they should, 99% positive, Gondo can correct me, they'll load up in VIA the moment you actually plug them in. Unlike 90% of the other keyboards we try, which require JSON files. But nice thing there. These are legit Dr. Gondo PCBs. There you guys go. Thank God. I know, dude. So they're very nice PCBs. Oh, sorry. There is actually one more change I forgot to tell you guys about. These sockets, maybe Gondo can help me with this one here too. They won't be purple. I'm pretty sure we're going with just black for the final ones. I think the prototypes were purple. Actually, I don't even know what brand these are, but the final ones will be black. Not that it really matters. Also, these screws that I'm screwing in will also be black and not silver for the final one. Oh, I think we might have said orange. I don't know. Bull has it written down somewhere. Oh, they're clones? Oh, that explains so much then. I think Agar needs to switch to Legacy version too. What the fuck? Oh, for the loading in the JSON files? Yeah, that shit's really annoying. That's why I speak out about it all the time. I think the already read the one there. I'll do it ASAP. Just haven't finished it. Oh, for what? Sorry, right? What are we doing? Did I get all the screws? We are good. Oh wait, I must have missed one. I think I missed one. No, I'm good. Okay, now let's put this one here back together. I'm actually gonna put this sheet back on this one here because this is mainly because the hot swap sockets were contacting the bottom, which again won't be a problem in the final iteration of the board. Bought the Newfie Halo 65HE. Oh, hope you like it. Newfie stuff honestly is pretty cool. I think the PCB with orange hot swap sockets will stand out. Not that you'll ever see it, but it would be kind of cool. But I think we spoke about it. But ultimately, I think black or orange, either way, I personally don't care. I think they'll both be good. Oh yeah, I have this O-ring mounted as well. This is the O-ring mounted one. Nice. Screw this back in. Ooh, I have to admit, the acrylic does look pretty hot from the side like this. It is a pretty nice looking keyboard from the side. What's going on? Why isn't this pressing nicely? You look pretty hot from the side. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Does the acrylic top come with hardware at the screw points? There's no need for any sort of, I guess, helixes or hardware like that because it's not screwing into the acrylic. It's all being screwed into the base frame, which is either aluminum or copper. So there's no threads needed for this. It's just passed through for the acrylic. So you guys will be all good. There is no risk of anything like that snapping or anything like that unless you do something weird to it. Hey Alex, soft palate surgery is to remove the uvula, correct? Oh, I don't, hold on, pause. I don't think it's the uvula. I think it's just literally, they told me it's something called the soft palate you're removing. Uvula I don't think is, I have no clue, honestly. I'm not a doctor in that sense. I'm just repeating what I was told. I think it's something else in your throat. I'm not too sure. That's the thing in the back of your throat to widen your passage. The uvula, I don't think, is what causes you to snore. I don't know now. Honestly, I have no clue. Dr. Gondo is smart. He is very smart. They get rid of it. I think it is. Man, I don't want that surgery then. Either way, I'm not getting it. That surgery is, it ain't me, friends. Ooh. The orange voice switches on this does sound nice with the copper base. I don't think I tried the copper base with this. Pause, this is nice. There is a very significant sound difference though with the copper versus the aluminum. Very, very significant, I will say. But very nice. There's no foam given at all. The only piece of foam that we're considering even giving, but it's not really a piece of foam, is just a contact brake sheet for the bottom case. That's it. That sounds really good, actually. Damn. Orange boy switches sound good. Okay, so now let's see the one we actually built today. This is the one. Oh yeah, this sounds, dude, this is so different in this. I can already tell you this is gonna be more my thing. I can already tell you. Ooh. Oh, dude, yes. That is... It's like a beautiful rounded spacebar. It's like it has the poppiness, like that you know, that type of noise. Obviously, totally different, but it has the brightness to it. It does have some bass. This is really nice. I actually really like this one here. I thought, I'm like, let me take out my headphone, but I already did. It sounds so good. Mods all sound good. Arrows sound good. I'm sold. You know, I'm torn now. I really like the orange boys in the PP plate. I thought that was really nice. I think this is more up my alley, though. This is the aluminum bottom, yeah. This is the alu bottom. Yeah, this is the aluminum bottom with this one. I think I'm still sold in the aluminum bottom, guys. Like, my personal preference. Obviously, it's the cheaper one, too, so that's even nicer. The copper is nice. I think the copper gives an extra layer of base. But I prefer that poppier... Again, I'm going to use onomatopoeia words. It's almost like a poppier, more full sound profile that you get. I don't know. It just gives it some extra life. Well, this silver was originally supposed to be machinist. Silver and then a raw, but we ended up going raw everything. So this is like the machinist before the actual machinist. This is not the raw top, but the raw top will look a little bit more like roughed up, you know? Yeah, okay. That sounds really fucking good, actually. What plate is this? This is the aluminum plate on this one. Have we had builds with the same switches and different bottoms for reference, like on past streams? Yeah, we've done a few of them now, Jedi. We've had a lot of streams. We did a lot of coverage on this board. Can you compare to the Rukia R2? Fuck off. The round 2 sounds so clean. This sounds really good, actually. These are Bumblebee switches. How does the orange boy sound with the copper? These are the orange boys with the copper. This is, okay, mind you, this is the O-ring. Like, look how, like, do you hear the sound difference? Because we did try this on the beginning of the stream, too. This is a granite spacebar, mind you. You can tell there's more like density to this particular unit than when it was on the aluminum. If you like the denser, like if you like this denser sound, maybe it is the more like solid option to pick up the copper bottom. But dude, I'm still in love with the aluminum bottom. I need to find switches that sound like the Bumblebees and the Manta, but without all the extra work. Just get Obscuras. Obscuras or any HMX, I think. I think those would be the options I can give you there. HMX Tequila, maybe someone said that too. Key Geek Ashes might be an interesting one to put in. Maybe Key Geek Ashes. Does the PC top case change the sound profile much? A little bit. It does a little bit. It's very, very minor though. It'll add another layer of like softness to it, opposed to the aluminum. How do I mod my Obscura? It's just a little bit of extra lube. I don't go crazy on the amount of lubricant there, just because I don't feel like it's super necessary. But HMX butters are good too. Hell yeah. I would have taken the original Machinist in a heartbeat. Actually, hold on. Do I still have the boomerang around here? Maybe not. I do think the new Machinist looks a lot better. Like, I do think the full raw aluminum style keyboard is really nice. Yeah, I did. I actually looked at it beforehand, Boney. I think I'm going to put MX Browns in my Copper Tofu and CF Plate. Go for it, KB. MX Browns are always a solid choice, dude. Always a solid choice. Oblique stream should be next week. But yeah, if I hope you guys ended up liking like the coverage with the Manta. I feel like we really did a good job in showing you guys a lot of combinations. I think Bull and I kind of went crazy with how many combinations we've shown. We've had some other people look at the board too. Damn, this actually is a fucking solid build. I'm happy with this one. But yeah, and I hope you guys ended up also just really enjoying the project. If you guys supported the project in any sort of way, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Are you pleased with the amount sold? I mean, we hit MOQ, and I think that was the goal. We wanted to hit MOQ, and I think Bull and I are ultimately just happy about that. Anything extra past this point here, we're blessed and we're grateful. But we knew going into this project it was going to be expensive. We knew, like, when we got the original quotes, before we even decided on pricing, we were like, holy shit. So we decided to take a smaller cut for the both of us, and obviously focuses on vendors making some extra money there. Like, make them actually the people who are getting the regular amount of profit on this. So we were already a little hesitant, where we're like, yeah, maybe this is going to be kind of tricky with the price point. But it seems like people really like it and resonate with the project, so I'm happy with that. I'm just a bit concerned of the big rough machine marks on the outside of the top. Let me go see if I can find my my boomerang to show you. Get you some different insight on the board here. Where the hell did I put the boomerang? That's the real question, huh? That is the real question. Maybe I don't know where I put the boomerang. Maybe I put it away somewhere. Oh shit, I don't remember where I put it. On one of the past Manta streams, I showed you guys the boomerang, which is done by the same factory who does it. And it looks really good. Hopefully I can get a lot of pizza with the Manta money. I hope you can, Gondo. HJ, I used aluminum today. But yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with it. So if that answers your question, like I'm genuinely like shocked that we even did MOQ. So, did you already forget you sent it to me, Alex? Did I? Did I send it to you? That'd be cool, actually. MOQ was 200. It was 300 units. We priced it at 300. Anything, dude, if we had priced it anything lower than that, you guys, honestly, it would have been so much more expensive. So we kind of did something bold, and we were like 300. So no, I thought wasn't it 500 or something for the Manta costume? Bull said. We're not close to 500. We're not even close, but I thought it was 500. He said. Alex is actually buying a Porsche and an ice cream machine. Was it a Porsche? I thought it was a different vehicle. What was it? A Porsche? Wasn't it something else, like a McLaren or something? Or did someone else buy a Porsche? Was there another vendor who bought a Porsche? Time to order 300 Mantas? Hell yeah, dude. Ryan bought a Porsche. Well, Ryan has a full-time job he attends to. Unfortunately, we only made Porsche money. Oh, okay. I thought Porsches were more. I don't know. I'm not a car guy. What kind of keyboard is it? For which? Sorry, Glef. Luxury would be Pebble ice cream machine. What's a Pebble ice cream machine? Shit, I'm not luxury, I guess. At this point, this price point, 500 would be crazy. You mean like units? Yeah. I mean, like, guys, we tried to keep this as low as possible, without getting into details, just because like some of it we can't get into details. But to tell you guys like the honest truth, after the prototype cost was about $6,000 US for 6 prototypes. After deducting prototype costs as well as some marketing costs and just other small costs that have come up with this,
So nice.
we have enough to fund the next project now. That's the cool thing with this. So, it's not really a partnership; it's just a collaboration. But me and Bull are friends, so we're doing stuff in tandem now. Thank you, I Exist. Thank you. This was a very big. Again, not to sell you guys on this or anything, but this was just to see if we could. Truthfully, I think we probably should have refined this to make it more simple, but we didn't want to make it simple. We told ourselves we wanted something complex and cool, and this is kind of where we ended up. So yes, I am very happy with the overall project. Fuck simple, make art. Yeah, like we could have made the fin very simple and cost $150 less. You know what I mean? But we didn't want to. How much is the unit price change with higher MOQ? The next MOQ would be something crazy. Like I don't even remember. I think it might even be like 1,000 plus. I don't remember what it changed. It wasn't by a whole hell of a lot, but like. The only time it would be significant is if you're making like 5 to 10,000 units. A wood fin? I don't know if that would be a good idea with this board. Would be cool, but probably not a great idea. Yeah, this is... So Nolan, I think me and Bull already spoke about this, but this is probably for the next little while, and we don't plan on doing anything else crazy like this. The next project will definitely be a bit more simplified. Ceramic fin would be neat. Does repeated businesses lower the cost of the manufacturer? So Bull already has a relationship with the manufacturer, so we're already getting... That's the crazy part. We're already getting some of that like relationship business, you know what I mean? So this isn't like... I'm sure if we were an outside third parties doing the first project, it might even be more expensive. So, as you can imagine, this is a very... Like, I'm not kidding you guys. This is a very expensive project to run, just because of the fin. I mean, there are other things too, like if you guys want to take another close-up look at some of this. This is also curved, you know, like this is tapered. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be machined here. So, yeah, the geometry is very complex on this board. Yeah, the inside, which we didn't forget to mention too. But you won't get these like cool curves if you don't get to do all this cool, you know. You won't get that. You won't get that at all. So, yeah, it's a very pretty looking board. What color did you order for your personal Alexotos unit? So, outside of these 2 prototypes, I am getting, like, a final unit for myself. I'm probably going to get 2. The 2 colors I am settling on are probably going to be pumice and tangerine. I kind of do want a machinist for myself as well, but I have to pace myself. I'm focusing on using the profits from this to fund the next project. So I'm gonna pace myself. I'm not gonna grab too many units. I think I'm not gonna go absolutely insane. Hit him with the PCB logos. Oh, wrong fucking thing here. Also, I'm also not really a person who loves stuff on the inside of the keyboard. Like, I like those little extra gestures of putting an engraving on the inside and stuff, but I also really prefer like brandless products. I love brandless stuff. I don't mind it saying the name of it, the product somewhere very small somewhere, but like I think it's kind of cool to have something super brandless. But you will get it all on the PCB. You guys will get Gondo's, Bowls, and myself's logo on the PCB. And a little saying from Gondo. By the way, Gondo did that. That wasn't even prompted by us. Alex is like the Chris Bumstead of keyboards. And the solder one says something different. It says something about having watched so many streams that he has a mustache now. Designed by Gondo for Bull and Alex. Manta 65 hot swap. Cool, right? Interesting. And that's it. That's pretty much the project. Do you prototype in cheaper materials like 3D printing throughout the process? Good question. The answer is not this time. This time here, Bull and I were really confident in our design. Bull also has a lot of experience in designing things, so we just went balls to the wall and took a chance and ordered finalized prototypes. That's why we managed to save a few bucks. Take this into consideration as well. One thing I learned that I never really clicked until doing this, prototypes cost a lot of money. Even doing fast protos cost a lot of money as well. If we had to order multiple rounds of prototypes, that would have actually added to the final cost of the project. So we decided to go, we took a gamble. We're like, we're going to order one big round of prototypes. And we got super lucky. We got extremely lucky. Some people have to go through many iterations, which adds to the final cost of our project. One-offs are also very expensive too, so that's why we had to order 6. But yeah, imagine ordering like 3D printed and then like fast protos and then something else. Like all this stuff adds up. For the next project we're doing it that way there, because this is going to be a bit more of a you guys will see. Like it's not as complex, but we're trying some different things for this as well. But yes, all that stuff could add to the cost of something. So we decided to just go with the real materials and unit right away. But we, again, got really lucky. Some people don't get as lucky. I've heard of, other designers and stuff get how many prototypes? Like 5 or 6 runs of it sometimes. So, oh yeah, Bull's experience 100% helped. He is so talented, We get to work with Gondo, who's also talented doing PCBs. It's a super cool project. Thank you, Pan. I appreciate you, man. So nice.
2-0.
Look, the Type K 13 PCB protos, we had 1.5 protos. Only because one of the protos, we're not even sure what happened, where the communication got broken. But one of the PCB protos we had was missing these things, the little standoffs, so we couldn't use it. But then we had to reorder some prototypes. But that was really the only oopsie we had in this entire project. We had one proto technically. Yeah. Technically. Technically is the good answer there. But it wasn't Gondo's fault. Tell you that. It's just somewhere down the road something happened. I will be grabbing a Lily as well. It is going to be an expensive next month and a half for me. I am not looking forward to this, but I'm also really excited. But also my wallet's going to hurt. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yes is the answer. And I know I don't know what color yet. I don't know. I'm just as confused. All right, though, guys. That's pretty much the stream for today. If you guys do end up grabbing this keyboard, thank you so much. If you guys don't, thanks for just watching. If you guys are on the fence with it, I beg you guys to just kind of relook at your finances. I don't want anyone to go broke buying a keyboard regardless of whose project it is, okay? So that would mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot to Bull. It would mean a lot to everyone involved in this project. And I'm sure it would mean a lot to yourself as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's go find someone to raid. I won't be live tomorrow or Saturday. This whole week got messed up again. But Sunday I'll be live. Let's go see. Who is online? Is anyone doing keyboards? I feel like no one's ever doing keyboards anymore. Nobody. Let's go raid. Let's go raid my boy Apries. My boy. Alright, guys. Is Manic streaming? Where? Oh, he is. Fuck me. I didn't even see that. Let's raid Manic. Alright guys, enjoy. See you soon and love you guys. Like I said, I'll be live Sunday. And then next week is going to be another fun week, so take care. Mango isn't live? Is Mango live too? I didn't see Mango. I only see Manic. Alright, though, guys. Enjoy. Take care. And bye-bye, everyone. Later.